Hello everyone, and welcome once again to our attempts to conquer the Jagged Jungle Hard Niche Killer Island Challenge. We are here within the jungles of the Killer Islands of Nichdom, and we have just witnessed over the last couple episodes the rise and almost immediate fall of two different tribes. So where the Jagged tribe and the Muddy tribe simply didn't have what it took to make it, we are now going to see if actually the very boldly named Fang tribe is going to be able to have what it takes to conquer these lands long enough for us to have lived within them 100 successful days. So, I don't know so much about the successful aspect of that, but let's try this again. You can see the first episode if you are curious about exactly what the rules are. Pretty much it's just survive and use the blind genes twist, where I do not look at the genetics that our nichelings have, because after so many hours I'm used to tossing and turning our little nichelings over and having some idea just by looking at them of what genes we can expect. But we have a little bit of a twist this time, because when I randomized our Adam and Eve, now named La Soria, she had a mate. She had a mate that those of you veteran niche watchers who have joined me across our hundreds of niche adventures will recognize, actually, because her mate's name is Tata. Tata, our trickster god of the nichelings, has joined the tribe. I am beyond flummoxed. I saw that and burst out laughing so hard that I scared my birds into flying all around their cage, because hopefully this means that the third try we have with this Jagged Jungle challenge will be the successful one, now that we have the trickster god amongst us. So he is here. He is actually her mate. He has digging paw, and he looks surprisingly like the Tata that we actually had who began this entire escapade. But I highly recommend you check out some of our previous series. I'm gonna have to look up exactly when the very first Tata was born. His original name was Clay, but I totally want to see where we go from here because of him, because we have so much lore and story already imbued in that name. So he popped in just possibly to tease me and possibly to mock me as we fail a third time, or possibly to throw the whims of a trickster into this whole escapade and help us survive. So Tata has actually made it with La Suria, who has stepped down from their starting platform to discover one of these killer plants that has actually gone ahead and is ready to have its fruit harvested. So we are going to harvest the fruit from it and see where things go there. She's actually going to risk possibly building a nest right over here, because a whole bunch of the jungle foliage is surrounding us, and I'm beginning to wonder if it's hard for the big creatures like the apes to move through that too. So we're going to stay right here. We're going to go ahead and eat the fruit from this meat-eating plant, and we're going to build a nest, which may be a terrible idea. Or maybe building a nest right next to a meat-eating plant is exactly the kind of thing that is odd and will save our lives here. And we're also going to send Tata off. He's going to kind of wiggle his way forward, and he is going to try to gather up some food and also find, as quickly as we can, a patch of mud that we can constantly roll in. So we need to find the mud ASAP. There is a exposed nest next to two of the healing plants right over here, a stump over here. The riverway leads us to a lot of mud way up here, but possibly a lot of danger. You can see a ton of the meat-eating plants. No apes in sight just yet, but the evidence of their escapades is everywhere. More meat-eating plants over here. I'm not quite as terrified about them now that I know we can actually get fruit from them, but look at all this. This is where all of the fruit is. No immediate sightings of meat-eating plants, but unfortunately no immediate sightings of mud either. So I think we're going to try to come over to this section, kind of broken into sort of like two halves. We're going to kind of go over to this half of the island and try to investigate it and see what we can make of it. So let's see if we have any luck. We need to set the mutations. This is not a whims twist on the mutation menu like I mentioned the last couple episodes. For those of you who are new and don't know what that means, normally I have a whims twist because I've played niche so much I like to add in my own challenges. where I pick one of the mutations and then I roll a randomizer to pick the other mutation. But this time around, I can actually pick both. So we're not going to do that. We're just going to do blind genes where I can never actually look at their actual genetics. I just have to make assumptions based off of what their children turn out to be over what genes they may have hiding and expressing. So as usual with this tribe, these kinds of tribes at least, I'm just going to go with black fur and good eyesight. And we'll see how far that can get us. Because honestly, when Zasira in the first episode was born and she had black fur and 7 camouflage, I think that saved her life many, many a time. So let's see what happens. Baby! She has digging paw, no black fur. That's okay. I can totally handle that. We're going to have mom go ahead and move out of the way so baby can grow up. And let's see. Okay, there's a man-eating plant right next to mom. Noted. And before we even think about eating from that fruit, I definitely need to have... oh no, somebody got a leech. Who got a leech? The baby got a leech already? What? That's ridiculous. Well, mom will take care of that. But speaking of mom, let's actually clear some of the grass around us so we can get started on baby number 2. All right, well, come on. Very rainy. I know, I'm sorry, little one. Come here, we're gonna get that leech off of you, and then we're gonna actually have you, unfortunately, okay, dad's gonna get rid of that jungle foliage. I really wanted it there so that it would protect them. And then we're gonna go ahead and have Tata take care of his daughter, and I'm gonna have him jump this way. I'm gonna have Lasria go ahead and get pregnant again, and she will come down and finish gathering the fruit from this plant. So, all right, so far, dare I say, so good. There is a creature behind us. Let's go ahead and befriend it so it will get out of here. Go away! You're going to attract trouble. I just know it. Oh my gosh, who are you? What do you want? Why are you attracting trouble to my tribe? Oh, look at this. Is it a female? It is a female named Lassie, and she is actually a digger with the ability to poison things. That would have been so useful for the hearing ape, actually. Not so much for, and the big eye ape, I think, is actually immune to poison, unfortunately. So the smelling and hearing ape, I think we can actually bite with these kinds of things, and we can try to, we can try to survive through biting them and just doing damage over time. However, I do think that maybe Tata would invite her into the tribe, not for very noble reasons, but to use her as bait for the plants and to use her as bait for the smelling fruits, because she did eat the smelling fruits, I'm pretty sure, which means that pretty soon we're going to have an ape showing up. Not good at all. And we have a new baby, temporarily named Rara. I will be renaming her the names that you guys leave in the comment section. I love it when you also leave the name meanings. Oh my goodness, it's so exciting. Just make something up, have fun with it, and know that a lot of people tend to suggest the same names. I'm betting I'm gonna put some of my smelly fruit that's the currency of this world down, betting that there's probably 15 of you wanting to name her Sakura right now. So if somebody else comes up with the name, it's okay, guys. It happens. People often, very often, actually suggest the same names. So I'm going to have Lasura go ahead and become pregnant again, because having more creatures is hard to feed, but it also means that it's easier to keep our tribe alive. All right, let's go. All right, it's another day. I'm kind of amazed. Let's smell things. Oh my gosh, I'm so nervous, but so far so good. Rara, let's go ahead and get you out of the way. Your mom is going to jump into the nest. She's going to keep eating this fruit. I'm so tempted to actually invite this one into the tribe. I hate to spend that much in our food on it, inviting a stranger into the tribe, but I think it may pay off. So we have now invited the stranger into the tribe. All right, Lassie, and we're going to go ahead. She does not smell, thankfully, of any of the fruit that I thought she may have eaten, but I may have Lassie actually come to the other side of the river, and we may have her start clearing the river away, and we may have her start working her way like over here looking for mud. And I kind of want her to go carrying Tata's child, to be completely honest. So we're going to have Lassie and Tata go ahead and become expectant. There we go. And then Tata, establishing himself a little harem here like this, may actually have figured out how to save the tribe. So we've got to figure out what we're going to do here. All right, now we're out of food, so maybe we just killed everybody. But we have a Koa Ana. Let's go ahead and just destroy this nest, maybe? Well, maybe I actually want to go ahead. High grass, clear that away. Is that plant going to, like, reform? Probably time to leave it if it's going to, like, reform or something ridiculous. And I sort of want to risk eating this smelly fruit. We don't really have much of a choice anymore. But I wish we had some fish. I wish, I don't think we're going to be able to catch that fish. Lavisa, don't drown! Oh my gosh, that was a lot deeper than I thought. I thought I was sending her into a stream, and I just literally sent her, like, into a gigantic puddle. Not good. Loriana, you can try to catch that fish. Yeah, I didn't think that would work. Okay, Tata, you got a bunch of daughters all around you. We're gonna risk it. That's probably gonna kill the tribe. Great. Let's actually have maybe Rara run along. I'm pretty sure there's a dangerous plant nearby. There sure is, so I cannot go along here. I'd have to go up along the riverway. But we need more food, like yesterday. So I guess we do have to eat the smelly fruit. I don't really have a choice. Ah, everyone's starving. Okay, get up, Lassie, even. So Lassie is going to just have to keep moving along. There's a tree stump. I would love to have a nest on a tree stump. Lassie, that is so cool. All right, and I'm going to have to go ahead and Tata, I'm just going to have him eat the smelly fruit. I did it. And we're going to have his daughter, Loriana, also eat the smelly fruit. Unfortunately, I didn't realize it, but they don't have high enough skill to make that very useful. Oh, look, and the plant is now gone. Huh, that's not nearly as bad as I thought it might turn out to be. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to destroy this nest, and Mom is going to start moving along. No, baby, Rara! I'm sorry! No, I forgot that was right there. Oh, curses. Oh, bad days. We're just going to have to, like, leave her be, I think. I truly, oh my gosh, the rivers are full of Razorana! That's amazing and slightly terrifying. Let's keep eating. Just feast. Oh my gosh, I have never seen so many Razorana. I didn't know that many would show up. This is very sad when it comes to the baby getting eaten thing. I don't think we can really do anything about it though. If I have to like pick my dangers, I'm gonna try to keep this child alive. Look, she can actually, can I actually get up there? Okay, let's jump up here. I can actually see everything for just a split second, and we can keep running. I'm sorry! I'm sorry! This is just the way this kind of tribe needs to go. I have lost one of my children. We have unfortunately sacrificed her to the plant. Maybe the plant will be full afterward. Oh, that one just popped up like a daisy right where we had been a second ago. I am so glad we hoofed it. What the heck? That would have been bad. Loriana, I'm just gonna have you keep eating this, and then I guess she can try to get that fish. I'm a little desperate, so that'd be fine. We desperately need more food. So I'm just gonna have to keep hoofing it. Larcia, can you get a fish? Dang it, I was really hoping she'd be able to fetch a fish. But at least she and her children are kind of getting to this portion where there's a bunch of smelly things. And we can at least try to get the smelly things. And Tata, let's at least get you... Okay. No, Tata! Okay. That cuts it. We need him. I think he's actually old, though. Maybe he just showed up long enough to do this for us. What do? I guess I need food. Lassie, you now have alpha privileges, and then we're going to give alpha privileges to Koana. And we're going to give alpha privileges to Loriana. They don't have very good collecting, so they're kind of wasting the smelly fruit risk. But I don't really have a lot of... And she can't even... Her strength isn't high enough to attack it. No! Oh my gosh. Okay, I've got to be a little more strategic, I think. This is dangerous. We lost that child, unfortunately. We cannot save Tata, unfortunately. Maybe I should keep moving? It's kind of nice to have somebody be able to see what's going on, though. I don't have enough to gather up a nest, though. And there's an ape! There's a smelly ape! Go, go, go! Stay up here where it's safe for a second, Lassie. I need you. I need you alive, please. Jeez, this is hard. This may be my last attempt at surviving on this island because it's just so hard fresh out of the gate. I love trying, but geez, I just don't think I can do it. I'm trying to get that crabbit for food. We're really desperate for food. There's not a lot available. No! Koala! Oh, I have doomed us all. I have doomed us all. Oh no! Lassie died from hunger! Oh my gosh, all of a sudden, it literally got down to just Loriana. And she can hardly collect food. I love this challenge, but I don't think I'm very good at it. Tata, you have left behind only one daughter. And she can't even move enough. The other daughter is gonna die any minute now. And all this one can do is just stand here and eat. Because this one, I'm so sorry, Koana, can you please pass peacefully and fast? Your sister's having to like get food for you. And it's not working very well. Please. Goodbye. Sleep well, young one. And suddenly we're here. And suddenly we're here. And where do we go from here? To that child. And we... Oh, that child is not going to help us much right now. But let's see what we can do. Okay, there's a little guy. He is indeed a male. He is about to grow up. We might let him kind of stick around and keep an eye on him. There is indeed a nest. Grow up. Thank goodness. Could this be our saving grace? He doesn't really look much like Grace, but I'm not gonna... Get back over here! Get back over here! I can't afford to chase you through. Oh, you just stepped on sticks. Oh, you cursed thing. I think you just summoned... You summoned the hearing ape! How could you? I needed your genes. How could you? I'm gonna... No! For crying out loud! Hold still! Now we're gonna suffer. We're taking your punishment for your hubris. Oh no! He led us astray. Alright guys, I did my best. Ha! Dang it! We started on 3 killer islands across 3 episodes, and I fell flat on my face dead every time. I have to say, that is amazing. I absolutely love this challenge. I absolutely adore being able to start on something so difficult and so hard from the get-go. But clearly I'm not ready for the jungle. I don't know about you guys. I'm kind of still in the mood to be in the jungle, but I am disappointed in myself for not being able to survive the extremes. So I think I'm kind of feeling that I may be willing to try another extreme challenge on another one of the killer islands next time, and we'll try that out. If I happen to die in that playthrough, then I will know that I'm just not ready for the extremes, even if I have been playing niche for so long, and I will have to tone it down a notch to just hard instead of killer. But we'll try another killer island challenge next time, and if I die off within such a quick flurry of activity that time, I think we will actually return to the jungle because I have fallen in love with it very much so, but on the hard island instead of on the killer island, and we'll see what we can do. We'll see. We may make a rule where we will give ourselves maybe like the first 20 days or something of being on the like media or on just the hard jungle island, and then the last like maybe half on the one island and half on another. So we have time to build up some semi-useful genetics and a slightly larger tribe. And who knows, maybe I'll just want to go ahead and try this out again. Maybe my mistake was moving around so much. Who knows? We'll have to figure it out. And I will see you all next time.